I'm going to get back to one of our new at 10 stories. That is, teachers' union leaders giving a very positive spin to the Chicago teachers' strike. Karen Lewis, Randy Weingarten, they co-authored an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal today. The title is, "A Gold Star for Chicago Teachers' Strike." They say the union wants to, quote, focus not just on instituting a longer school day, but making it a better school day. Additional seat time, they say, doesn't constitute a good education. No details, of course, on how to make it better. All rise, the judge is here. I'm not sure what he's going to say.
Well, here's my view. Listen, obviously, I oppose this strike, and I think it's a terrible law that permits teachers to strike. The teachers' union and the Democrats supporting them have obviously intimidated the legislature of the state of Illinois, which makes it lawful for teachers to strike. Obviously, police, fire, EMS can't strike. Teacher striking can be just as dangerous to the health, safety, welfare, and morality of the children.
Okay, but it's legal in Illinois. It's not legal in Wisconsin, for example. But it's the legislature which allowed it.
Here's the one good thing that comes out of a strike like this. This is one of the worst public school systems in the country. The statistics of the graduation rates, the dropout rates, are truly reprehensible.
What's good about the strike?
I didn't know it. The media didn't know it. I wonder how many people in the city of Chicago
It doesn't matter, Judge.
As a result of this strike, which I oppose, which I don't think teachers should be able to do. They can speak, and they can organize, they can join unions, but they can't jeopardize children. But we now know how lousy this system is.
That's all we've got out of this.
That's about the only good that came out of it. I disagree with her argument in this article in the Wall Street Journal that they deserve a gold star. They don't deserve a gold star. They deserve a scarlet letter for exposing the student.
By the way, not only do they not necessarily deserve that 16-17% raise, but the fact is that they won an evaluation. What concerns the parents and the students out there is that you have a lot of lousy teachers who continue to get paid, continue to do damage, and they say, don't fixate on testing.
Okay.
That's direct quote.
Hold on, Judge. Liz?
Here's the issue. I've got a lot of teachers in my family, and what these
I taught in Chicago.
hang on, here's the point. What the editorial writers are saying is 9 out of 10 of their students are in poverty. So what they're saying is we want art, music, gyms, better libraries, but I thought this fight was about teacher pay, benefits, and layoffs and evaluations. In other words, should they be paid more to deal with the issue of poverty in the classroom?
You know, there was a time when I thought that Rahm Emanuel welcomed the strikes, that he has great control over what happens in Chicago, particularly amongst groups that support him. And B, could look like a hero. I think he looks like a goat. I think the situation is a mess there. I think giving in to these teachers the way the city did was reprehensible.
But can I disagree? Can I disagree with one thing that you said, Judge, which is that parents are unaware of how bad. Parents know exactly how bad the school system. I taught in Chicago's school system. The parents know exactly how bad it is. They're frustrated to death. The one good thing that I think came out of this was the focus on charter schools. Charter schools were operating during the entire strike, and a lot of parents now are saying, we're going to take this failing public school and turn it into a charter school.
That is frequently, I'm on your side on this, David, certainly on charter schools, that is frequently a good that comes out of strikes as we find out how bad the situation is. Maybe, I know what you're thinking, maybe there's less painful ways for us to find out how bad the situation is, but we now know this is the worst large major city public school system in the United States of America, and the strike didn't make it any better.
May I just point out a sidebar story here, which is not germane to Chicago. Randy Weingarten led the teachers' union either in New York City or New York State. I'm not sure which it was. New York City. Okay. She left to take the national job in Washington, D.C. When she left, she took with her a check for $194,000.
From whom?
That was from the taxpayers, essentially, and it was payment for unused vacation time and unused sick time. Okay?
Does she get both pensions too?
I don't know.
I think she may
get both check for $194,000.
Can I make
at a time when they were laying off teachers because they hadn't got enough money.
Can I make a plug for a movie that just came out? It happens to be a Fox movie, but even if it wasn't, I'd be plugging it. It's called Won't Back Down. It's one of these rare Hollywood movies that doesn't necessarily go in favor of the unions. It goes against them in favor of the parents.
You should be reading the prompter, because on the prompter it says there is a movie in theaters right now that addresses the very...
I jumped the gun.
Yes, you jumped the gun.
I jumped the gun.
This movie